Welcome to Intertwined Stitches, episode 28. We are coming to you from Panera Bread today.
There's lots of background noise. I'm sorry about
Just
that.
ignore it. Yeah, it's Tuesday, September 8th, 2014. Oh, is it the 9th?
Yeah.
Okay. Trust her, I don't know.
I only know because it was Jeff's birthday 2 days ago.
Okay, happy birthday to DH.
Yeah.
And you had like a little party and bonfire and
We
stuff?
did. For his birthday, he asked to do putt-putt or mini golf and a hibachi. So we went to an indoor mini golf, which I had never been there before. It was really neat. It was all pirate themed, and it was like black lights, sharks glowing on the wall. It was really neat.
Oh, that sounds cool.
We realized that Owen was still a little too young for the mini golf. But Jeff's brother came from Ohio, and we had a lot of fun. And then the hibachi was really fun. You know, they set the thing on fire, and it was like this giant. The boys were all very scared of that. Owen cried a little. But other than that, it was really fun.
And entertaining?
Yes, very entertaining. Like, he flipped the broccoli, and both my husband and his brother caught the broccoli in their mouth. He flipped it at me, and I was like, yep, I'm not even about to try it. Open my mouth and have you smack me in the face with broccoli.
That would have been funny.
So that was that. How about you? You had Zadie's birthday.
Yes, Zadie had his birthday, and I surprised him with a couple of amigurumi. He had requested a snail, and so I made that up for him. And then I decided that I would make something else as well because I wanted to surprise him, not just with something he asked for, but with something random. So I made him this snail.
He looks like he knows something. Like he's a judgy snail.
So I made him this, and he fell in love with him. He's got just a cute smile. He just looked very happy all the time, and he turned out wonderful. And then I started making a crab, and I didn't quite finish it by his birthday, but close to being finished. So here's the crab. And I just got to finish his little legs that go on the side here. He's got like 8 legs, 4 on each side. Oh, he's coming to get you. So that was really fun. But I had the most fun with the snail. So
I like how he came up from like out of view, lurking.
So I had so much fun with the snail, I decided to make another one out of a variegated color for the shell. So I did this pink snail, and it's got this brown and cream and pink variegation of the shell. And he came out really cute. And I gave him a little bit of a smaller mouth. So he's got like a different look to him, different personality for sure. So the prize for our last winner that won a amigurumi stuffed animal. So she chose the Jeffrey the dog, and I finished him up. So he'll be going off in the mail today. Or tomorrow, one of these days, shortly, I'm sure. There's this little tail, and he's already been getting lots of love.
Speaking of prizes, Carol, yours has gone out. I am so terribly sorry that it took me forever to finish, but it is gone. It's on its way to Scotland right now. So.
And speaking of prizes, should we mention our new prize thread? We're putting up a prize thread called "Are you going to Rhinebeck or not?" And that's all we really want to know. Are you going to Rhinebeck or not? And you have the chance to win this hand-spun yarn that I just finished spinning on my spindle. It was completely spun on my spindle. That crushed my heart, broke.
Oh no!
Yeah, it got stepped on or sat on or something, so it's completely busted. But DH said he could fix it, but I'm just waiting. He just needs to get like a dowel that will fit it right and see if he can glue it on there and put the hook in there. It is. It's my favorite one. But I spun this on there, and then I applied it on my wheel, and I haven't gotten the yardage for it yet, but I'll count that up. And it hasn't been washed or blacked yet, but it came out really pretty. This was the Cabbage Rose colorway from Frabjous Fibers, and it's merino and 20% sparkle, nylon sparkle. So that will be for one of our lucky winner, just tell us like whether you plan to go to Rhinebeck, if you've been there before, anything you want to chat about Rhinebeck, you can
if you're coming from Ohio and staying with someone in Connecticut to go to Rhinebeck, you know who you are.
Yeah, so we're planning on going to Rhinebeck and seeing a lot of you this year, and yeah,
We hope to have some personalized buttons to give away.
Yeah, we're hoping.
If we have enough people coming who know who the hell we are.
It was so surprising to us to run into one person last year that watched us.
Hey, I know you. And we're like, you do?
That was kind of fun. It was a fan moment in the other direction.
Yes. And didn't that happen to us in the Connecticut Sheep and Wool?
Connecticut
we were
Sheep and Wool.
completely taken by surprise.
Yeah, so there are some people out there that know who we are. So don't be shy. Come up to say hi to us if you see us at Rhinebeck. We're definitely going to go to that, and we're going to go to the Stitches East, which is in Hartford this year. That's the weekend before, on October 12th. And so we're planning to do the podcast right after that event. So you have up until October 12th to enter to win the skein of hand spun yarn.
That's a nice prize. So right now, what I'm working on, I have finished objects. I made my husband a little cactus from the 50 Yards of Fun Rebecca Danger book, but it's already sitting on his desk at work, so I couldn't show it off. But my work's in progress. I am currently making a monster. I'm making Harold the houseplant monster, I think it's what it is, from the Rebecca Danger book. I'm apparently on a Rebecca Danger kick right now. I'm definitely on a toy kick, as you'll see in a moment.
Yes.
I also got, this weekend, I picked up Amaguru Lee, and it tells you, essentially gives you piece by piece on how to make anyone you want. So of course, the first person that came to mind that I wanted to Amaguru-mize is Harry Potter, yo! His little scar. His glasses. It's really adorable. Anyways, I'm going to make him a Hogwarts, the dress. Why can I not think what it's called? The robes. Jeez. So I'm going to make him a robe and have him look like the original Harry Potter movie. I also started brioche knitting a cowl, and it is just tiny. It took me forever to realize what on earth I was supposed to be trying to do with this business.
I know.
But I got it after like 7 tries.
And you got it pretty much memorized now that it's go.
I mean, it's really easy once you figure out what on earth you're supposed to be doing. But it's that whole figuring it out.
Yeah,
like,
I tried some brioche. It was like a fail for me.
For me, it was the whole, they say you're supposed to yarn over, but you're not really yarn overing. You're pulling the yarn to the front and then knitting. And it looks like a yarn over, but it's not an actual physical yarn over. And that's where I kept getting caught up because I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this mess?
Right. Yeah, I'll probably give it another go because I signed up for a crafty class on brioche. It has this really pretty scarf that you can do in 2 colors with like these leaves on it.
Nice.
And it would be really pretty. So that's one of the skills I'm working on. Let me see what I'm working on. Well, one thing I kind of gave up on was, I didn't really give up on it. Where'd it go?
Under this pile.
I started another Amaguru animal that I didn't finish it. It is the alpaca from Stacy Trucks Designs. It's out of this little the little book that I have, and it's got a little mouth on its nose, and it has brown eyes. But I'm thinking that I'm gonna make another one that's more looking like me because I have blue eyes in my stash. So I'm gonna make like a more of a creamy colored one with a black nose and black feet and blue eyes, and try that and see how that goes. But in the meantime, maybe I'll finish this one up because I do have all his legs and everything finished. I just have to finish his body. The loop stitch is a little bit tricky. One thing I noticed is that you have to make the loops long enough so that they don't slip back out of the other side. So you're knitting it inside out, and then you turn it right side out again as you're knitting, crocheting.
Yeah.
But I have been doing some knitting as well. I hand spun full scarf. I did make some progress.
Oh wait, look it.
So it starts at the bottom, and then I was just at the yellow part last time, so I got past the yellowish part and back into this blue and coming up to like a purple area. So that's been going on. That's my like car knitting that I keep in the car. Let's make sure I don't lose a stitch. Okay. So that has been making some progress. I'm also knitting a sock. I'm working on the sweater, my Wicked sweater, so that I have something to wear to Rhinebeck. Right now I am currently at the part where I'm knitting the pocket, and the pocket will be attached to the body, which is already knit, and I just have to do the bottom ribbing and the sleeves. So hopefully I'll have that finished by Rhinebeck, because I'd like to have something to wear. And the current thing I'm working on, I don't think it will be ready in time. So I just started it. This is my first foray into working with beads. So I purchased some unique sheep gradient set in EOS, which is a merino silk, tussa silk blend, and a gradient which goes from this light color to a darker color. And so this is how it started. I started up here, and then you're going to have to graft this part together, and worked down the chart a little bit and started adding beads, and now I'm at a point where it's more plain knitting and less beads. I think on this current row I'm on, I just have one bead to place in each section. So it went up from like placing every other stitch a bead until just one bead, because this part is just going to be plain knit. So a little break from the beads for a little while, but aren't they so sparkly?
They're so pretty.
They're so pretty. Like, I wish you could see them in person, because they really stand out. And I purchased some silver-lined purple beads to go with this yarn.
And now this pattern has you crochet on the beads instead of having them pre-strung, right?
Yes, I've been using floss, super floss, and that tends to work out okay. Did I lose it? I thought I put it in the bag, maybe not.
Maybe it's with beads.
It might be with beads, but you just buy a pack of Oral-B super floss, and you take it out of the package. The smallest crochet hook I had was not small enough, and it
I
seemed
got a
tedious
super
anyway.
one for it whenever I was doing it.
So what I do is I put a bead on the very end and tie it so that no beads will fall off the end, and I use this end, this stiff end, to pick up the beads, and it has a spongy part here where it holds the beads. So you just place this into the stitch, wrap it over, push the bead up onto the stitch, and then take this out. And that's been working okay for me. So I just have to place more beads. And here's all the other colors for the gradient set. It goes from like a light grayish purple to a darker purple. This is the number 2. Number 1 is the darkest one. This is going to be the darkest color.
See, on the camera it does look darker than it is in person.
And that's like the second lightest. So it has a lot of the gray in it. And when I bought it, I thought it was going to be more of like a blue-green instead of a gray. So this is like a gray that has like a blue-green tinted color to it, I would say. But that's been my most exciting project. And you see why I couldn't wait to catch up.
Who can resist that loveliness?
I know. My first time ordering from the Unique Sheep. And I pretty much think that's all I've been working on. This is what I was working on with the spindle before it busted. I was doing some, let's see, it's Frabjous Fibers, BFL, in the Lucky Star color. So just some plain blue with a little bit of variegation. And I was hoping I wouldn't get bored working on it, but I wasn't, because I love my spindle so much. But I don't know what to do. Am I going to order another spindle or just try using my old one? I think I'm going to have to get a new one.
I really want to get one of the Erin Make stuff spindles with the colored pencils in it. Have you seen those?
Yes, those are pretty. Yeah,
They
I've
go
seen some
so quick.
that I like. So I'll probably be ordering another spindle. I think that's all I've been working on lately. Oh, I wanted to show off the ribbons I wanted to wear. I entered some of my knitting and crochet into the county fair, the Goshen Fair, and I won 6 ribbons. I won 4 first place ribbons. Here's one. I know they're all on the bottom of my bag here. Because they still have the ties tied onto them. And 2 red ribbons.
She's got so many ribbons, she needs a second person.
So I got a ribbon for a blue ribbon for the shawl that I made, the sunflower shawl. Also for the hemlet green blanket.
Which stuff toy did you enter?
I entered Sadie's little alligator as a crocheted animal, and he won second prize. Only reason he won second prize is somebody did this totally beautiful beaded outfit for this Barbie and this bed with a bedspread on it that was all beaded and crocheted.
Whoa.
It was amazing.
Whoa.
So they did a good job, and they deserved first prize. So that was very exciting. It was very exciting to walk through the fair and see my things out there and be like, wow, that one ribbon is that one. And so it was really fun. I entered the owl mittens, and they won second prize. And
The color work owls?
yes. What else? I think that's
I got a
it.
new bike. Exciting.
Yeah.
I got a bike and a bike trailer to haul Owen around in it. It's just the 2 of us.
Good. I was thinking about getting a bike this year, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, where we used to live, it wasn't very conducive to bike riding at all, the side of the mountains.
Yeah.
But now we live in a more suburban area, so there's lots of bike paths, so it's very fun. Yeah. I think that's about all that I had.
Okay. So we'll take this time to say goodbye now. It was good talking to you, and hopefully we'll make another episode on October 12th. And please enter to win this hand-spun scanny yarn.
Yep, what she said.
Bye. Happy knitting.
Happy knitting.